What does it take to be future ready? It's about shaping the future of work, creating amazing employee experiences, and developing leaders people want to follow. My job is to show you how.
But in a rapidly changing and uncertain world, if you want to thrive, what matters most isn't what you know, it's how you think. And we have to change the way that we think about work. Organizations have to adapt and evolve if they want to be able to attract and retain talent. And this is literally how we have built our organizations over the last 50, 100, and 150 years, on top of these outdated ways of thinking about work. If you're a bad leader and all you do is focus on making decisions, and now you have something like ChatGPT that can make those same decisions, then what value do you bring to your business? What value do you bring to your organization? If you just show up to work every day talking about and exposing the gaps that you have, then over time people are going to look at you and they're going to say, maybe this isn't a good fit. But if you can expose the gaps that you have and demonstrate what you're trying to do to close those gaps, then the perception that other people have of you changes. And so what we're starting to see is now it's you that are trying to convince the employees why they should work for you. And that's a very, very different way for us to think about work. If you look at a single company, in that same organization, you will find leaders who are loved and admired and respected. And in that same organization, you will find leaders who are hated and loathed and nobody wants to work for them. How did those two leaders get promoted? Every organization in the world can exist without technology, but no organization in the world can exist without people. And as much as we like to talk about AI and automation and all these wonderful things that are coming our way, it's still the people that are going to build these things. It's the people that are going to drive these organizations. It's the people who are going to be serving customers. It's the people that are going to be coming to you with the best ideas and opportunities. It's the people that are going to help you identify threats and how to solve them. Organizations always say we want to empower our people. On the first day, employees are already empowered. Through outdated ways of working, we disempower them and we make them less satisfied with work. And then when they get down here, we think, oh, now how do we empower them? It doesn't make any sense. So instead of trying to simply empower your people, it's also important to think about how you can stop disempowering them to begin with. Consider that you spend almost as much time on planet Earth working as you do living. And if the work side of your life isn't going well, chances are your life in general is not going well. There is no such thing as job security. In fact, the only security that can exist is the one that you create for yourself. When your child does something that you couldn't do, or when they do something better than you don't look at your child and say, ah, how dare you? How dare you do that better than me? I'm your creator. Push him over. You don't do that, I hope. You look at them with a sense of pride and accomplishment and you say, oh my God, that's amazing, that's great. I raised you, I taught you, and now look at, you're doing things better than even I could do. How come inside of our companies, when other people get promoted and they become more successful than us, how come we can't do that same thing?
If you were to look up the word employee in the dictionary right now, you would find that synonyms for the word employee include cog and servant. If you look up the word manager in the dictionary, you will find that synonyms include boss and zookeeper. And if you look up the word work in the dictionary, you will find that synonyms for the word work include daily grind, drudgery, and struggle. If we put all of these things together, we are cogs working for you zookeepers as we go about our daily drudgery. Wow. How many of you guys have seen the movie Office Space? Okay, pretty much everybody, right? We can all agree that that's meant to be a comedic film, but sometimes if you watch it with one of your peers or coworkers, they watch it like it's some kind of a documentary.
How come we don't have any organizations out there that are saying, if you work here, you will feel a sense of purpose and meaning. If you work here, you will make an impact. If you work here, you will learn and grow. If you work here, you will become a leader. You will become the best version of yourself that you can be. That is a far more attractive proposition than telling employees that you're going to give them free food on Tuesday. We keep asking, what is the future of work? But the real question that we should be asking is, what is the future of work that you want to see happen? And how are you going to make that a reality?